Hey, what's up, Jim?
Nothing much. Everybody, this is Jesse Bazzi. He'll be taking on Josh Smith in the co-main event there at Warrior Wednesday 6. And super excited to chat with you here once again, Jesse. You probably heard some of the comments Josh said, so I'll get to those in a moment. But
I was trying to listen in, man. My phone kept messing up, though.
It's all right.
I don't know. So.
I'll fill you in a little bit.
All
Right. So I want to get to your last fight. I know it was another organization, but you took out Joey Deal, who is a high-level black belt out of Jeff Kern's gym there in Illinois, and you were able to get past him. I wanted you to kind of talk me a little bit through about that victory you had.
Yeah, shit. That's a good victory to me. I did hear that part. I heard him. He tried to knock Joey Dill, talking about he don't know where he got his black belt from and stuff. But I mean, the guy, he's a skilled grappler. So to me, that was a really good victory for me, and it was under a big organization. I was really happy to compete for them and get the win in stylistic fashion.
Yeah, absolutely. And so now you're coming back to the WXC here, first time in a little bit here. But are you glad to be back here in the WXC Steel?
Yeah, I like fighting at home, man. It gives my friends and family a chance to come out and see me fight without having to travel or spend too much money.
Yeah, because I think that last fight was in Chicago, right?
Yeah, it was just outside of Chicago in Rosemont,
Okay.
Illinois. It was like, I don't know, 20 minutes, hour from Chicago.
Okay. All right. I thought it was in that area, but okay, yeah, definitely a lot closer than there.
Yeah, I mean, that's only like 4 hours, but still, like, they got to pay for travel and then the hotel and stuff, and it gets a little more expensive when they got to travel. So it's nice to fight at home.
Absolutely. All right, well, I want to get into this fight a little bit here with Josh Smith. Obviously, as I mentioned with him, he's so far undefeated in the WXC Steel, has done a lot of groundwork in those victories. Is that what you kind of expect from him? Do you expect for him to try to use a ground and pound and submission type game plan against you?
Yeah, it's pretty much what I expect. I mean, I've only seen like 3 of his fights, but that's where I see his strengths at, and that's what people tend to go to as their strengths, and mine's striking, so that's what I'm going to go to. And so it's a striker versus grappler matchup.
And do you think that's where the area for you that will be the main focus is seeing what he brings to the table on the feet? Because at least in the WXC, we haven't seen actually that much of it, him actually trying to stand up and trade with a lot of guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I see he said he hopes I try to push the pace so he could beat me at my game, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully he does. Like the flyweight division around the world, like they need guys who are standing up and being exciting. Which he actually is an exciting ground fighter as well. Like I think he's pretty good and aggressive on the ground. But I think like the flyweight division needs like more than that because guys like that they're getting like cut from the UFC and from I don't know they're not getting big looks. So hopefully he wants to go out here and entertain.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well as win.
Absolutely. And obviously looking at, like I said, you're 10-6. You're coming here to the co-main event. I know you have fought for the WXC championship before at this weight class. Is that still an aspiration of yours to get back to fighting for that championship once again?
Not at this moment because the guy who has it, he's got a really low record. I wouldn't fight him, and he's strictly a wrestler. Like he don't have nothing to offer except for that, and I'm not interested in fighting guys like that. They don't appeal to me, and my fans they don't like to see that shit. I don't like to be in them whack ass fights.
For sure.
So not right now.
Okay. Fair enough. And obviously, he took on a guy that you were familiar with in Matt Elliott. What did you think about that whole fight? If you did end up, I think you were there. What did you think?
Matt Elliott was beating him at his game. He was grinding him out, wrestling him. Matt Elliott was winning the whole fight, and then a guy caught that slick ass. I think it was like a modified Americana or something, and which that was good. He was aware of his position, even though he was getting beat up, and I mean it was a slick submission. That's good for him, but I think Matt Elliott was beating his ass.
Is that a fight you'd like to do again against Matt?
Not really. I don't know. I don't think I have nothing to gain from fighting him. I like to fight people who I have stuff to gain from. I don't know. I like to take on tougher guys every time if I can.
For sure. And against Josh Smith,
Not nothing against Elliot.
no,
Like
I got you.
he's a good fighter.
For sure. Now, so with taking on Josh Smith, what do you see, as the gain, when this fight is over come 2 weeks?
Oh, I just think he's been on like a little streak here in Michigan. I don't know how he's been doing outside of it. I don't know if he's had any fights out of here, but he's been on a little streak. His record's like decent, but he's been on a little win streak. So beating a guy like that, that's an accomplishment because he's been there and he's got his losses and then he's come back and then improving and then getting wins. So that's a tough opponent, and he's a tough grappler. I think he does have striking, but you just haven't seen it. So he's just a game opponent, and I'd like to beat him.
And of course, the last time you were at WXC, we just started. We were on tape delay for Fight Pass, but now we're actually live on Fight Pass with the Warrior Wednesday series. So that's got to be pretty awesome. This will be your first time live on Fight Pass with WXC.
Yeah, that's really cool. This is my first time live on Fight Pass. It's nice to get this exposure, especially being that this is this the fifth one that they're doing live?
6.
Or 6?
Yeah.
This is their 6th live one, so they've probably gained a little fan base on UFC Fight Pass. So maybe there might be some regulars tuning in from like around the world. So that's good experience to get this exposure.
Now, of course, a lot of people are looking forward to your fight here against Josh. A lot of people thought this could be a main event on a lot of other Warrior Wednesday events. Just kind of want to get your thoughts on kind of the importance of this fight and kind of what it means to you to be in this type of position once again with WXC.
First of all, I do agree that it could be the main event, but they always have like a couple fights on their card that could be the main or could be the co-main event. Like they do a decent job with the matchups for the fights that do go through. I know there's fallouts and stuff, but yeah, it's a really well matched fight and it's gonna be entertaining and stuff. And I forget your other question.
No, you're good. You're good.
What was it?
I was just saying, like, are you excited to be in the main event again, basically, or a co-main event? Because I know you almost
Yeah,
every
I am
WXC
excited to be
before.
here. Yeah. Honestly, like my whole pro career, like most of my fights have been like main or co-main event, and I don't really like fighting that late anymore. But luckily, this show, like they're scheduled now, so they got to be out there at a certain time.
Yeah.
But I do like being in that like spotlight or whatever.
For sure. And before we let you go, is there anything you'd like to say to Josh before you step inside the WXC steel against him?
Josh, that guy. Man, I like your confidence. But I hope you come to bang, man. Don't underestimate me. I don't know. He seems like he's talked to me a couple times in person. He hasn't been disrespectful. So, good luck and come to bang.
And any other thank you, shout outs, sponsors you'd like to mention here, Jesse?
Yeah, of course, man. I always got to thank all the friends, family, fans for always supporting. You know, we can't be here successfully without them. It's the entertainment business. And then I got to thank all the coaches and teammates from MTT. They're always backing me and everyone else up. We always back each other up. So thank you.
All right, and also we got Mike was reminding me some congratulations are over. You had just had a new baby. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah. I'm on duty right now.
All right. Well, congrats, Jesse.
Thank you.
So does that little bundle right there give you any extra motivation for the fight in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it does, man. But I mean, I already got enough motivation as it is. But yeah, I can't be losing no paychecks with having this guy, man. I mean, this is my second kid, and shit's about to get real.
For sure. All right, and last thing before I let you go, where can people follow you on social media?
I'm on Facebook at Jesse R. Bazzi, and then Instagram at jbazzi125.
All right. Well, that's him, Jesse
Yeah.
Bazzi. He'll be fighting in our co-main event here at Warrior Wednesday 6 about 2 weeks from today. Get your tickets now at WXCMMA.com. Jesse, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it and look forward to your fight here in about 2 weeks.
Or get your tickets from me straight.
All right. That works too. Hey, as long as you're here, as long as you're there. All right. We'll see you, Jesse.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Once again, that was Jesse Bazzi fighting in our co-main event here for Warrior Wednesday 6.